What are they? What are Vaughn? Are you going to give us more details on going dark and how long? That's what Swedish Norwegian.
As far as I've already kind of already been dark because I've been working on some other things instead of doing content for my YouTube channel. So I've been already kind of dark, really. But I'm hoping that I will see something here in a day or two.
Baruch Hashem.
Yeah, for real, for real. It's that close.
Hopefully things will work out for you. I'm
Well,
rooting for.
that's the plan. The gods and goddesses of freedom religion are in charge. I think obviously, if I get out of the rough patch, there'll be no denying the fact that my gods are real because they delivered me
You.
out of the rough patch. Duh. So there'll be no question that my gods and goddesses are real because of being in the rough patch, then getting out of the rough patch. And
People
if
are going to be
things go,
butthurt on. These
oh, they're going
people
to
are
be
going to be
butthurt. Yeah, they'll be.
butthurt.
Oh, there's going to be a certain person that's going to be extremely butthurt, but I do not want to reveal that yet. But anyways, it's going to be it's going to be it's literally like I said in my video. It's literally going to be 3 times better than what I was when I was in Kentucky in the trailer. So,
Oh wow,
yeah. So,
that's a big statement to
yeah,
make.
if things go the way they're supposed to go. Now, I can't say definitively that it's going to happen because I don't know. But things are kind of working in that general direction, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of leaning in the general direction that I'm going to be out of this in a day or two. I'm going to be out of this car, physically out of this car in a day or two, and in an apartment or a house. So hopefully that will be the case. I'm going to see. Um, and then obviously I'm going to try to get my SS, my SSI. Um, I've got some other irons in the fire that I'm working on. Hopefully I'll get donations for my YouTube channel, and I'll start getting donations from doing mods for computer games again, which is kind of nice. Because they said that on the other side of the rough patch is absolute total victory. Okay, well, if there's absolute total victory, then obviously I'm going to be able to, have enough donations coming in to be able to pay for all my shit, right? So
Yeah.
that's the thinking anyway. But but it looks like, I can't say for sure because it hasn't happened yet, but it looks like things are moving in the general direction. So I'm going to go dark for a few days, see what
Okay.
happens, and see what happens, and and see if things go the way I think they're going to go. Then obviously, boom, the rough patch is over. I am been liberated. I've been set free, and everything will be fine. Now, another question that was asked to me is the gods and goddesses going to remove the chains from you on the other side of the rough patch?
Oh, we need that big time, Vaughn.
That is a
We
good
need that
question.
big time.
That is a good question. Now, obviously, for those of you with a functioning brain, you've seen what I've been able to do with hurricanes, typhoons, tornadoes, mudslides, rock slides, and even an earthquake or two. So imagine what I can do if I'm completely unrestrained. That would be fucking awesome. But I don't know. They haven't said, I haven't asked. And so, and then of course the logical question is, well, why haven't you asked, Vaughn? I don't know. I just haven't asked. Well, I mean, it's not like I pick up a phone and say, yo, it's not this, it doesn't work that way. But I mean, but there are, times when I do have questions or they come to me with the, get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and watch this video. I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I turn on my computer and I watch the video. And wow, it ends up always being something important. Who'd have thunk it, right? So, but yeah, we'll see how things go. But I cannot say definitively 100% for sure. But we're going to see what the next 2, 3, 4 days brings, and if they do what I think they're going to do, I'm out of the rough patch, baby. I'm out of the rough patch and I'm living large. And I don't mean
Worry, girly Vaughn. Don't you worry, girly Vaughn's going to be bigger, better, and stronger.
and I don't mean barely making it like I was. I mean actually living large, dude.
Living high on the hog, Vaughn.
Well, I wouldn't say high on the hog because that's too big. But living large, yeah, I'd be living large. But high on the hog, you know
Someone wants to know, how do you keep your faith after all the bad stuff that happened to you through the years?
because the gods and goddesses of freedom religion said they were going to deliver me out of all those bad things. And now the trolls are interviewing the kids. That just tells me that the trolls have really put themselves in a real binder.
Yeah, they did.
Because I think they fucked up. Yeah, because the gods and goddesses, man, they're not going to fucking play with these assholes. They're just not going to play with them, man. They're already beating the shit out of them. They just won't tell us. Marriage is broken up. People hating each other and fighting each other and shit. But see, they won't tell you any of that because they won't post any of that. But the gods and goddesses are beating the shit out of these fuckers because I've seen it on their Google Plus page when I got a sneak peek of their Google Plus page. And so you can just imagine how they're beating the shit out of them today. So yeah, they're getting their shit beat out of, but it's going to escalate. It's going to escalate much, much higher after the rough patch. Guarantee. It's going to escalate to the point where they're going to say, fuck this, and they're going to get off the internet. I'm serious. Yeah. I'm dead serious. It's going to get so bad for them. They're going to say, fuck this shit. I can't take it anymore. They're just going to flat out get off the internet permanent on their own free will and volition. There ain't going to be any of us did anything, and ain't going to be nobody did anything.
I praise the Lord on that one.
Well, exactly. And, but yeah, we're gonna see how things go. But like I said, 2-3 days most. Hopefully, everything will be hunky dory, and the rough patch will be over. And like I said, hopefully, I'll even be in an apartment or a house where I can set up my PC and get back to making quality content and making mods for Fallout 4 and Skyrim and all them other games.